Hey there, so in today's video I'm just going to be telling you about my experiences as an owner of a Shiba Inu, and hopefully, he's chasing his tail right now, hopefully this will help you figure out if a Shiba Inu is the right pet for you. They're obviously really adorable dogs, and that's probably the main reason why people are so attracted towards them, but the thing they don't know about Shiba Inus is that they are definitely a lot of work. So let's just start off with introducing him. This is Kyoto. He is almost 8 months, and he is purebred Shiba Inu. We got him from a shelter. His previous owner couldn't take care of him anymore, so he had to bring him to the shelter. It was a no-kill shelter, which is pretty good. But yeah, see. I'm just going to start off by saying the one thing that is the hardest thing about taking care of these kind of dogs is that they're very, very, very stubborn, and they have very strong personalities. Isn't that right, Kyoto? They're also very hyper. If you don't take them on a walk, like every day, he's sniffing the cat. Oh, there he goes. If you don't take them on a walk every single day, you are just going to be basically torturing yourself, because they will try to eat everything in the house, try to tear up everything and anything. They'll be running around in circles, running back and forth, and you won't be able to keep up with them because they are very fast, very hyper. They love to play. They think everything is a toy, and it gets very stressful sometimes since they have a very strong personality and they're stubborn. If they have something in their mouth that's important to you, like, I don't know, some shoes, if they grab the shoes, they will run off and you'll have to chase them around until they finally give in. And you can't let them get their way, because if they learn that it's okay to take the shoe away from you, then they're just going to keep on doing it, and you will never get yourself out of that situation ever again, because they're just going to keep on doing it. They think it's a game. They think everything's a game, and if you don't show them what's right and what's wrong, then they're never going to learn because of their stubborn personality. They're just going to keep on doing whatever they want and not listen to you at all. The main thing is they have a lot of energy. So if you feel like you're not home enough, or you can't find a time out of your whole entire day to take them on a walk, like, they need like 1 to 2 hours of exercise at least every single day. You just need to drain the energy out from them, because they are very, very energetic. I've said that like 1,000 times probably, but it's very true. That's probably the hardest thing about caring for a Shiba Inu. They have like an attitude. Like, they'll just kind of like do whatever they want and like just be like, oh, like, you're nothing to me, like, I'm better than you. That kind of attitude. That's the kind of attitude Shiba Inus have. One thing that I've noticed is that they don't really shed that much, but when you're like petting them, or like they rub up against your pants, the fur does get on your clothes and stuff like that. But I don't notice, like, you know, with some other dogs, like, they'll just shed like clumps of fur, and you'll see clumps of fur all over your house. Shiba Inus don't really, that doesn't really happen with them, which is kind of a good thing, but I mean, it still gets on your clothes. What the heck? There is one example of them trying to eat everything. You have to keep an eye on them, because they will just do whatever they want. I say crate training is a must, because you should not leave them when you don't have an eye on them like 24/7. Like, when you're leaving the house or you have to go to bed, they have to be in the crate, because that's just bad news. If they're on their own roaming around the house, they can eat anything, chew up anything. So teaching them that the crate is their safe spot. It's where they go when they sleep. It's where they go when you're not home. They have to learn to love their crate, and Kyoto has learned that. We put him in the crate the very first night we got him, And ever since then, he knows that the crate is the place for sleeping. It's the place he goes when we leave the house. And you know, sometimes when you're just tired and you need to get something done and you can't keep your eye on them, just put them in the crate with a toy and they'll be fine. You need to teach them that the crate is their safe spot, because you don't want it to be like a place that they hate to go in where they're barking 24/7. That's not what a crate should be for them. It should be their, like I said, their safe spot. You should definitely get a lot of toys for them since they love to play. Squeaky tennis balls, those are really good. And he also likes little antlers, little antler bones. You can find those at Petco. He loves those, and honestly, he just loves any toy, but you have to make sure it's not a toy that they can like easily tear apart, or like has any pieces that they can accidentally like swallow. He has like very strong teeth and he can easily tear apart anything. Like, you need to get very sturdy toys or else they're just gonna tear them apart and then it's just a waste of your money. With leashes, they do tend to pull, but that's also something that, you know, you need to train them not to do. Most people they use a harness for their Shiba Inus, but he didn't like the harness. Like, he tried to like pull it off and stuff like that. So the people at Petco, they recommended something called a martingale. It's hard to explain. I'll link it down below, but that works for him. The thing that is also really helpful, at least for us, is we go to puppy classes at Petco. They're only once a week. I think it's really helped him learn some simple commands, but I feel like it's something that we wouldn't be able to do on our own. So if you feel like you can't train them on your own, I really suggest taking them to some kind of like training class. He's learned sit, lie down, he's learned stay, he's learned leave it, which is like a lifesaver, because if he has something, or if like you can see that he's trying to go towards something to like chew on, that's something that he's not supposed to chew on, you just say leave it, and most of the time he listens. So that's a really good command to teach them. They're also very smart dogs. Though they're stubborn, they're really smart, and if you teach them a command, they will get it like very quickly. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of so far. Since he is a male, the biggest he's gonna get is like around 26 pounds. He's 26 pounds right now, so he's basically full grown. Isn't that right, Kyoto? So that's it for this video. I hope it helped. I guess the moral of the story... Oh, no, don't cry. The moral of the story is that... Shiba Inus are cute, but they're a lot of work. What? 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 I also forgot they love to talk back.